Just say hello to everybody. Hi everybody. Look at the camera. Bye. Hi. Okay, so I think we can probably start, also because it's getting quite late. Tonight is not going to be too long, the workshop, so we're not going to finish very, very late, and the session will start probably a little earlier than normal. And so, again, before I start, if any of you has any question, please do not hesitate to write them down into the comments. I will just keep going until I have a moment to stop, and then as soon as I have a moment to stop, I will just stop a moment and answer your question. And also, if the question is personal, you can always write me a personal message. It's absolutely fine. Okay? And also, for those of you who are interested, I am planning to do this 21-day cleansing monthly. So every month, probably we'll just do one, starting from the first of the month. And every month I will do my level 1 theory course for Reiki at the end of the month. So if anyone is interested, can always attend to the Reiki course and then maybe get the attunement followed by the 21-day cleansing, which is something that is always done after a Reiki attunement. It's going to be normally is a self-healing, but you can always do it live with me if you wish. Anyway, if there's no any question on previous day or anything you wish to add, I will just start today with the solar plexus. And this evening we are going to see the unbalanced aspect. So what will happen to us and our character and our life if this chakra is out of alignment? What does it mean? And also how to understand if our solar plexus is actually out of alignment. So let's just go back to the basics. And let's just check again the basics detail of the solar plexus while Devi is going to destroy my microphone a bit more. Yesterday she chewed on it so much. So, solar plexus is situated just above the navel, about here, just below the rib cage, above the navel. That's where I feel it, at least. Again, the position, the perfect position, changes individual to individual. Now, the element of this chakra is fire, and the energy type is a mental energy. The sound, the mantra is Ram, and the musical note is E or Mi in the other system. The symbolic animal is Aries, and the metal is gold. The color is yellow, any shade of yellow, and the secondary color is golden. And the endocrine gland is the pancreas. So those are all details we already saw yesterday, but just wanted to go through them again before we start. And then the linked physical organs to these specific chakra is the stomach, the digestive system, the liver, the gallbladder, the spleen, pancreas, and the back, the muscular system, the immune system, and is also the thermal regulation of our body. Now, one thing that I have not mentioned until now, and I really wish to do so, apologies if I haven't done it before. I should have done it every single time, especially on day 2 of each chakra. But I just want to mention that anything I'm going through during these lives should never be taken as a replacement of an opinion of a trained doctor. Okay, so of course I'm going to talk about physical illness or issue or problems. And just 1 second, because she's really annoying me now. She's really eating my microphone. So please, all the time, if you do have a physical illness or any kind of health problem, do also see a trained doctor that can always give you a diagnosis, like a proper one. So with that said, the physical correlation of this chakra. Now, the main thing that will happen when your solar plexus is not aligned or out of balance, first thing will be a digestive disorder of any kind, of all kinds. And so also the hepatic and biliary dysfunctions, some disorders of the spleen and pancreas, some muscles disorders and problems as well, um, and also disorders of the immune system. So all these kind of signs are a solar plexus out of alignment. So that might be something, a cause. Now the psycho-emotional correlation. The psychosomatic disease such as anxiety, nervousness, depression, various addiction, eating disorder, and difficulty in relating with the physical body. This chakra is also concerned feelings such as selfishness, anger, resentment, intolerance, greed, and feeling of a punch in the stomach, desire of power. So all these signs are going towards our solar plexus. So ego, selfishness, anger, resentment, intolerance, and all these kind of things, if we are extremely intolerant to anything around us, that's probably an issue around our solar plexus. If we are very greedy, that's an issue around our solar plexus. And if we are always getting angry for no reason or for very, very small reason, that's a sign of the solar plexus out of alignment as well. Now, when the energy of the solar plexus chakra is out of alignment, common physiological cues includes gastric or digestion issues like stomach pain, heartburn, or acid reflux, or nausea, or ulcers, and a loss of appetite. Those are all direct sign of the solar plexus being out of alignment. And then more serious conditions are like diabetes or hypoglycemia, and even eating disorder can link back to the solar plexus. And again, just to make sure and just to repeat, this is a spiritual belief and does not replace the opinion of a trained doctor. And on the emotional scale, we feel responsibility and excessive need of control, victim mentality, and also feeling like helpless, insecurity or inauthenticity, and can be connected all to this chakra, all to the solar plexus. Now, one of the biggest reasons for the solar plexus to go out of alignment are relationships. Solar plexus is also the gate between the physical realm and the emotional. It is the last chakra before the heart, connecting directly our physical body, our physical being, to our heart chakra and the higher chakra, the spiritual realm. So it is a very important link, and relationship is one of the key for this chakra. So it is often felt within the content of relationship as a pit in the stomach feeling. We do have this feeling in the stomach so many times, and most of the time we don't even know what it is. We feel it's like anxiety or anything. So we just need to just try to sort out my microphone some other way, because tonight she's having a lot of fun with it. Okay. Like this. Can I keep going? Yes. Thank you. Can you all hear me? I hope you can hear me. Okay. So relationships, when we do feel this punch in the stomach or this sensation of the stomach closing down, that's something that has to do with our solar plexus. It's a sensation that we have along the life as well. When we feel something wrong, we do feel this sensation into our belly. And now, so in the relationship, in most of our relationship, we don't feel like seen or heard or felt. we don't really feel understood most of the time, and um, our personal identity is not really considered or even acknowledged by the other person, the other people in our reality. So these relationships negatively impact our self-esteem, of course. So these are relationships in which we are controlled and make us lose the sense of freedom and the sense of being. So anytime you are inauthentic and you have a weak sense of self, the solar plexus chakra will just directly go out of alignment. If you do not act with honor and personal integrity, it will cause the solar plexus to go completely out of alignment. So I think I'm frozen. No? Okay. I am. So relationships, healthy relationships, are the key for a healthy and powerful solar plexus. Now, one thing that I would like to mention, and I believe it's something that happened to everybody because in the end we are all humans, but a lot of time we fight and we try to keep into our life relationship that we think are really good for us, but in reality they are not. They are poisonous. They are making us suffer. And if we actually have to force a relationship to stay alive in our life, that's wrong. You know, that's the first sign that that relationship is not healthy. When it is forced, when you have to work hard to preserve and maintain a relationship into your life, that's completely unhealthy towards yourself. It's not you acting as you, it's you acting desperately to preserve and keep someone into your life when it's actually probably the moment to let them go and just create and generate new adventures and just maybe change chapter and go forward. But we a lot of us, and me included, we always do the mistake to fall in love with someone, and then we believe that because we love them so much they need to stay in our life for us to be happy. But in reality, because of the relationship is not going to go anywhere, and you know, it's also very painful for us just to live, just to keep that relationship alive when there is no actual relationship. It's just going to change the way we are, and we're not going to be ourselves anymore. We're not going to be happy beings. We're not going to be able to spread our lovely energy to the rest of the world around us. So for as difficult as it is, and I know it is because obviously I went through and I'm still going through all these kind of things constantly because that's how life it is. It is very, very important to understand as soon as a relationship is not healthy anymore and is just causing pain and disorder around our life, that maybe is the case to try and let it go. And once we release that unhealthy relationship, our solar plexus might just explode and reopen, and new people, new adventures, something will just come to fill up the void that will help us to feel happy again. And maybe it's going to be a very healthy relationship and it's going to elevate our vibration to the top, becoming a much more powerful being that we actually are, following and forcing poisonous relationship. So relationship, extremely, extremely important for this chakra. Assess your life, assess yourself. How many unhealthy relationships do you have around you? Can you get rid of some of them? Can you maybe reduce the focus, energy, and time you are dedicating to poisonous relationship? Can you imagine how happy you will be if around you you only have healthy relationship, and how easy you will just keep going and you will be happy to be alive every single day? So relationship are extremely important here. Last few key points for an unbalanced sacral chakra is no sense of purpose or loss of sense of purpose in your life, and starting things and never complete them. That's one of the main sign of the solar plexus chakra, because that's willpower. The willpower is what make us start something and take it to the end until we complete it. That's willpower. If our willpower is not as strong, then we're probably just going to begin a lot of things. We might have even a lot of ideas, but we might not be able to actually complete them. So we're just going to have a lot of things outstanding. I see on my phone that the live sometimes freezes. If that's the case, please do let me know. And if that happens, I can always just try something else and fix up the live. But it seems it's back. It seems like it's just me. Seems like it's just my phone. Anyway, so also when someone is very easily led by others, so that's a sign of the solar plexus being not as balanced and centered as it should be. It doesn't mean only to have one person giving you orders like your boss. It's also about society. So when you are easily influenced by society or media or sports or advertisement, and you buy a product because you saw it in an advertisement just for that reason, for no other reason, that's when you are easily led by others. When you are easily led by society, and also news, when the news are affecting your life, that's another way that people lead on you. So you just need to see how many people are actually leading on you. And if there's so many and all the time you let people leading on you, then it's a big sign of your solar plexus out of alignment. Also, a low sense of self-worth or self-esteem, that's another big sign for the solar plexus of being out of alignment. And also a no clear sense of integrity. So if you don't know who you are, if you don't feel confident and comfort with your own skin, that's another sign where your solar plexus might be just out of alignment. Okay, so those are all aspects and signs that can make you understand if your solar plexus is aligned or not. If you do have any question about these aspects on the solar plexus, please do write them down into the comments. Otherwise, we will shortly begin with the distant Reiki session. And for any of you new to the session, if you haven't done it before on previous days, it is like separated in two different main parts, so 15 minutes each part. The first 15 minutes, I'm gonna go through every single chakra with both hands, sending energy for 2 minutes on each of the chakras. And then for the second 15 minutes, one of my hand will stay onto the solar plexus and the other will move around on each of the other chakras, creating a link between the two of them. By doing this, I hope I can open your energy channel and help energizing and realigning your solar plexus. During the session, there will be Tibetan bowls playing, and the vibration is always related to the chakras where I will have my hands sending energy. And also there is the chanting for this specific chakra, which is Ram. It's gonna go just in the background of the music, and all this kind of vibration together should just work in a perfect combination and harmony with my Reiki session. So I hope you will enjoy it. And if there's no any question or anything that you wish to add, I'm gonna shortly begin with the session, so you can now start and find your spot, your comfortable position, a place where you can be relaxed and undisturbed for the next 30 minutes. For those of you watching the recorded video, I recommend maybe to pause it, find your spot, find your position, and then start again the video when you are ready. I just remember that Reiki will start to descend on anyone watching this video for the first time as soon as the chanting will start. Obviously, only, exclusively, if the receiver agree with that. I cannot send Reiki unless you wish it. So I hope you have found your comfortable position, and we will shortly begin with the session. You can slowly move your awareness towards your breath and feel your breath, the sensation of every inhale and exhale. Feel with every inhale the cold air flowing into your body, bringing in fresh energy. Fill up your lungs up to the top, and also your belly. Don't forget to breathe into your belly. And then follow every inhale with deep exhales, focusing onto the warm sensation of the air leaving your body, taking away all the unwanted energy. If you haven't done so yet, you can now gently close your eyes and keep focusing onto your breath. Now start to move your awareness towards your feet and let them relax completely. Let them go. Let them be dragged down deeply by the gravity. Feel your calves melting down and relaxing, and your thighs are soft. Your hips are gentle and soft. Your belly is just gently moving up and down, following the rhythm of your breath, and your chest, which is moving naturally with every inhale and exhale. Your shoulders are feeling heavy. They are falling down completely. Your arms are soft and relaxed, and your hands are letting go, and your fingers are soft. Your neck is letting Mother Earth sustaining your head, and your lips are relaxing, followed by your tongue, your eyes, your nose, your cheeks. All your face is completely relaxed, with no tension anywhere. And you're now feeling completely relaxed, completely surrounded by relaxation. Stay within the relaxation for the next 30 minutes. And if any thoughts arise, ask yourself, is this serving any good in these 30 minutes? And then let it go. Try to visualize a yellow color surrounding you. A yellow light beaming just above your navel, making you feel warm and energized. Reiki will shortly begin to descend on you, and I hope it's gonna serve the highest good to each of you. Enjoy. Thank you all for allowing me to send you Reiki energy. I'm really grateful. you can now gently, following your time, come back to your physical body, get in contact with your physical being. You can start by doing some small movements, like moving your fingers and toes, to then move on to larger movements and maybe stretch a little bit, feel the physical body again. And when the time feels ready to you, following your own time, you can come back and open your eyes. High up Reiki will serve you the highest good and will help you to rebalance the solar plexus and all of the rest of your chakras. I hope you have enjoyed this evening with me. I did enjoy your presence and the session as every single day. Thank you very much, Judith and Eitam, for being present. I think you probably were the only two on the live, but never mind. Two are the best. If you will have any question, please do not hesitate to write them down comments or into personal messages. And well, I hope you will have good time. For today, this is all. And as soon as Devi is saying goodbye to all of you as well. And I'm saying goodbye. Have wonderful, wonderful things, Judith. Thank you very much for that comment. Thank you very much. Makes me really happy and gives me motivation to keep going the way I am going when I receive positive feedback from anyone like you, all amazing beings like you. So thank you very much again, and I hope you have enjoyed it. And I hope to see you tomorrow and maybe work with you in the future as well. For now, this is all. Thank you. Namaste.